Hi there, my name is Robert Santana, and I'm a student success coach in the Office of Academic Advising. I hope that your first week of your pre college credit course has gone well, and if you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to your student success coach or your professor, and we would be glad to assist you. I want to provide you some academic resources and tips to help you be successful in your 8-week course. First off, I want to remind you about CBU's Tutoring Center and Writing Center resources. You can find this information on the inside CBU, clicking the Academics tab at the very top, and then on the left menu, the Office of Student Success. On this website, you'll find links to the Tutoring Center and the Writing Center to book any appointments if you need any assistance, and also Grammarly Premium is free for students. In addition, an outside resource that's very helpful is called Khan Academy, Khan, Khan Academy. This website is very helpful for explanation of math, history, arts, and the sciences, and even grammar. And so this is a very helpful resource if you need additional ways of learning information that you are going through with one of your classes. I do want to provide you some tips to help you be successful in your course. First off, spend about 60 to 70% of your time studying things you don't understand. More than a week before your exam, determine what subjects, concepts, or problems you're having trouble understanding. Then seek tutoring or even seek to answer questions that you may have from your professor, and they would be glad to help you in advance. This can be very helpful so that when you're studying for your exam a day or two before, you're well aware of the information you're initially struggling with. Be mindful of your time and your task. Manage these important things. Your course syllabus is very helpful. As a reminder, for every unit that you're registered for, you're spending about double the time with your assignments and studying. So, with a 3-unit class that you're in, you're spending about 6 hours studying and doing homework. And so, that's just a reminder as you plan out your weeks that you spend about that much time and plan out that much time to be successful. And lastly, speak up. Speak up with your professors. It's a little bit different with your pre-college credit course because you're not meeting with them in person, but it's online. So the best way you can speak up is by emailing your professors and being interactive with them and being able to have clear and professional emails so that if you're lacking understanding on a particular topic, they can help you with that and give opportunities to help you learn and to be able to understand anything you're struggling with. Also, your discussion boards with your classmates is another area to ask questions, and they may be able to help you or you help them in their time in their class. Finding strategies to be academically successful can be a little bit challenging, so I want to present to you some questions. First off, are you in the right mindset and the right way of studying for your classes? Do you plan out your days in advance and being able to balance any commitments you have with extracurriculars and family? So find the right mindset and being able to find yourself that you're putting time aside for your assignments for your online course. In addition, find people who are like minded, who are maybe in dual enrollment classes or pre college credit courses or taking AP classes. So you're finding yourself motivated to do well in your classes and to stay focused. Be patient with yourself and be patient with others. And also take time to pray and rest and recall your goals as to why you're taking this class. Now, how do you stay organized? Well, first, you want to be able to create physical or digital folders of your assignments, your notes, past exams, past tests, so that you're doing well in your class and you're well aware of what you're doing. Also, establish 1 hour a week where you can reflect on your previous week assignments and how much time you've been spending with your homework and studying, so that in the next week to come, that you're well aware how to organize and plan out your days. How can you how can you study and work smarter in your classes? Well, first, focus on the things that you're struggling with. As a reminder, spend about 60 to 70% of your time in the topics that you're struggling with. Write down questions immediately so that you can be able to present those and email those to your professor. Asking questions immediately will help you as you're learning and not putting off and forgetting what was the question that you initially thought of. And so attempt to get your answers to your questions as soon as possible. And also be mindful of when you're studying and when you're doing your assignments. Is this really late at night that's causing you to not really study well? Should you be able to manage your time better in your evenings so that you're not staying up late? And recognize when you're studying What is the difference from memorizing a subject and really trying to understand and apply the subject? And so you're going to be, dealing with an English class much different compared to a history class and that even of a math class. So establish times to study and to be able to understand and memorize what you're learning. Seek feedback and constructive criticism so that you may be able to grow in your understanding of how to study and how to learn. And that may come with speaking with your professor, your high school teachers, or even your student success coach. And how can you stay engaged in your class? Look at your discussion boards as an opportunity to really interact with your professor and also with your classmates. Know when electronics are distraction. Are you trying to multitask at the same time as studying or writing out a paper? Are you spending double the time that you think you should be spending? These are things that you need to be mindful of that maybe distractions are causing you to study longer or to write an essay longer. So you got to stay engaged in ways that you're focused on your assignments, you're focused on your class. Let your professor know of your challenges or even your victories. This is one way that you can stay engaged in your class and that you can take this learning opportunity in the best way that you can. Also, be a good group member. Look at your group projects and clearly communicate your needs with your group mates. This is one way that there is no miscommunication and there's no misunderstanding in regards to your need to be a part of a group assignment. And how can you stay focused? Find the environments that are best for you. Do you find yourself struggling to study in an environment that's really loud and you need to find somewhere where you can stay more focused and less noise? Also, find yourself taking about 10 to 15-minute breaks. We need breaks when we're studying, when we're writing essays, to gather our thoughts, to just decompress a bit, right? Go on a walk or be able to have conversations with family members or take a short break, whatever you end up doing, that you can find yourself in that time decompressing and then coming back with a new mindset for your assignments. Get good sleep, eat healthy foods, acknowledge your external stressors, and in any way try to manage those. I know sometimes external stressors are hard to manage, but are there ways that you can manage that and how you can look forward to your next week so that you can spend time in your assignments for your pre-college credit course in a balanced light and view of your other commitments. Also, reward yourself with your exams or big papers. What I used to do in college is reward myself with the In-N-Out burger or getting Starbucks. And also start off with your day with prayer, being reminded that why are you doing this class and how are you honoring the Lord in what you're doing. And so these are some ways to think about how you can be academically successful throughout your time at CBU. And lastly, as a reminder, stay connected with your professor through emails. That's just one of the key things in a pre-college credit course and your online course is that you're communicating your needs through email. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to your student success coach and your professor, and we'll be glad to assist you. Attached to this email, you'll see a link to the academic information that I just provided you if you wish to review this in a written format. Thank you very much, and you have a blessed day.